Who's hot? Who's hot? Hott TV. Hott TV. Check me out, ma. I'm on Hott TV. Check me out, what you know about me? Been doing my thing, was born for this scene. Check me out, ma. I'm on Hott TV. Do it for myself, my fans, and my team. We got that heat. You know I always rep my city. You are now watching Hott TV.
What's up, Toronto? I recently got to hang out with the absolutely adorable and absolutely talented Phoenix PAGLIACCI. I took her to the vintage shop. She gave me some shopping tips. Check it out.
I have so many workout tanks, but I don't like work out enough to have that many. So don't let me buy any workout tanks today.
So please introduce yourself to Hott TV, lady.
Well, first and foremost, I'm a klutz, so let's get that out of the way. Hey Hott TV, it's your girl Phoenix PAGLIACCI, and you're alive.
What is going on? So Phoenix, I basically discovered you for myself on Sway in the Morning, jumping on the mic to do a freestyle.
Avenue, if you're in Toronto, come meet some of these hyenas. All right, we got AI coming by, Tiana Taylor's coming by, Mon Shumpert is coming by. But right now, I'm looking for the hyenas.
So I wanted to talk to you about like your hip hop career and stuff like that, but I found out that you're doing something completely different, like almost a genre of its own.
Wow.
So like, how would you describe your music?
Basically, I'm just an aspiring artist making inspiring imprints on an expiring earth. That's it.
Wow.
I mean, singing and songwriting is just a part of that, but when I'm gone, what will my music say? What will my art say? And that's more what I'm about.
Don't close the door. I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. I know what you're looking for. I admit you know this.
So the new album, it's called Ars Amatoria.
Ars Amatoria, that's me trying to be fancy and cute.
Okay, well please, like, tell us what that means, because when I did my research, I was just blown away. Like, I started going in like, okay.
You did research, you're
Yeah,
so
of
awesome.
course.
Everyone's like,
the coolest name.
so tell me about Ars Amatoria. I'm like, well, first of all, it's 2 words. It's definitely about love and how brave you must be, especially in our generation. I mean, Ovid, he was a poet in like way back when days, and the things he did was considered, you know, breakthrough and shocking and thought-provoking for his time. And yet here we are in 2016, and dudes still don't want to, you know, have titles, and like we're just talking, and everyone's walking around and tiptoeing around the idea of actual love, you know. And so that was something that I'm like, you know what? Front and center, this is what love is to me. This is why I think love is amazing, and why anyone who doesn't fear love is the bravest person in 2016. It's been a bit of a struggle, you know, just trying to get respected in the game. But when you're talented, that's a huge like bonus for you, you know. Like, you have the talent, people pay attention a little bit more, but then you have to have the work ethic, which is something I've learned a lot. I've watched like my friends come up, my fellow artist friends. Small Mac. I've watched my favorite artists from right here in this city come up and do what they do, and they actually do a lot of work, you know. All these festivals they go to worldwide, and like all these opportunities that come up for them, and it's like, wow, how did you do that? How did you get on the bill for South by Southwest? How did you get to meet, you know, J. Cole in LA? Like, how did you get all these opportunities? And the thing is, they're putting in work. And so talent will take you so far, but work ethic is so much more important. Just wear this around.
So what's the dream? What do you want to be signed? Where do you really, like, sincerely, where do you see yourself?
Sincerely?
Yeah.
I have had this talk with myself on the way here, and sincerely, I want to write music. I want to be a singer-songwriter. I mean, so many things come out of writing. Like, Neo was a writer before he blew up. You know, a lot of people write for these artists that people, yes, praise is a perfect word. They're at the forefront of everything, and then, you know, people don't really know what's going on behind scenes. I want to have that factor, which is what I've named it. Which is basically when people open the credits and they actually take the time to read the credits, they're like, oh shoot, Phoenix wrote this. You know, that's that factor. That's that, yeah, I got Grammys, but ain't nobody really know that kind of thing factor. That's what I'm going for.
Give us some thrift shopping tips.
Thrift shopping tip number 1. Don't hold in your hand more than 2 items. Why? I'll tell you. Because as you're looking, you will find more and more items. However, with the 2 you have in your hand, take them to the change room and try them on. If they fit, then you add them to your maybe pile. If they don't fit, then you can put them back and you got your hands empty once again. But 2 is the magic number when you're thrift shopping. Alright. Hey, it's your girl Phoenix, and up next is my girl Eternia's brand new video. Check it out.
You're watching Hott TV. Every season, MAIZY F brings you the 6 female cipher. This season is hotter than ever. Check it out.
Sapphire, Steamy, 6 queen. Hang them on the line, use them as target practice. Might kill him in the booth, cause I murder trappers. Then my liquor pussy and the fucking factors. You can't come around Steamy with them fake theatrics. When I put them to the test, it's got no tactics. Walking with police like some damn waste basket. Steam head is ready to blast it. Yeah, me know me pretty, but I ain't no actress in the real life. Listen, I'm a fucking gangstress, I'm a thoroughbred, and your bitch is plastic. Fuck around with me and hide when shit gets drastic. Have your mama praying in bed, getting lethargic. Papa God, why them get Sapphire Steamy started like they didn't see a pack and heat acting retarded. Steam head, I couldn't steamy a war with. The thing them legit should get it from the army.
What you gonna do when everything is so f***ed up? They say life ain't easy, so you better just f*** it up. But sickening betrayal, cause shit is not love. They say that they family, but then they start acting up. They messing up your dreams and wanna pull you down. They wanna leave you hanging, your footsteps on the ground. What you found out? They've been jealous this whole time, but I wanna know my haters. Pick a number, yeah, get in line. You'll find that I'm working. I take no days off, you'll find that she twerking. She take her clothes off, we hustle, bring the muscle. When I step in the booth, you should believe me, I ain't teasing, act like you data proof, yeah. Up till daytime, this is my grind. Ain't no competition, cause EKELLE is so fine. Yes, I get mine, I ain't wanting for nothing. Wanna be a bad bitch, I will not cut you stuffing, cause I've been through the worst. Use the skin for my purse, this Toronto bitch and play and drive you home in a hearse.
Oh, catch me in the slum, dog, trying to be a millionaire. My destiny is written. You feel me when I bring it near? I'm haunted. These hoes see me everywhere. I am not a joke. I'm leaving body pieces everywhere. Popping at your fam. I'll leave your mommy everywhere. Terrible. LD, get it, girl. Pistol on my hip. This my 3rd time around, so get used to being shitted on. I'm waiting on my cue. If these bitches wanna get it on and shawty come through, I'ma let it off. Every time I see my demons get it on, let me get it on. Don't play that, squeeze the 9 and watch them percolate. Eating like a savage, got my arms around my dinner plate. I make it thunder rain, I make it hurricane. Murder running through my veins, got a spot to move the cane. Mama says she like the flow, mama says she's self-made. Mama is the chick, little mama got that strap game.
Been a minute, been a while. Less than a minute on the beat, best believe that I'm a wild. Never been tame, but was raised as a child by a woman with a backbone. Single parent, 3 kids, roaches and rats home, but always felt the love. Heavy load on the road, always held it up. Times change, but never fade till your time is up. Shades of gray from the haze when I light it up. Light mics, burn boots, blaze tracks. Got bars, got lines, go crack. Serve raw, rap tight, well kept. Best secret, Vicky ain't even tell yet. So what you talking about? By the way, I had a long day, so no long talking now. I would stay, but gotta go, I'ma walk it out. Down this road that I don't know, but I'm on it now.
It's the life is so toxic and potent and detrimental. So rough and spit up on the track. Man, my style was far from gentle. So rude up on the track. Wondering where my man is at. K, so damn hard to tell my answers from Canada A. Looks could be deceiving, more than a bit misleading. Well, look deep in my eyes, see, I bet I want it, I need it. On my G-Eazy, I mean it. No, really, man, I mean it. If I said I'ma do it, complete it. If you in the way, then beat it. 1 minute my word to them, I seem absurd. I've been telling them I got this in the bag, so get used to this girl. Then unleash that beast within, that I keep so it in. Been writing with intent to start deal with a pen. Cussing the cat, cause this is my mother, and system and bars combined. Where they can take over, stand what's the risk. Nature that I will be keeping confined. Want me to quit, well, get in line. With those thinking that I'm wasting my precious time. Keep trying, can never stop my grind.
So, painting perfect pictures of the visions I envisioned while in prison in my own head. Bars upon
unless I let go. And I won't, I'm holding on for dear life, like crackers holding a pipe. I feel life, I'm overdosing, comatose and bitches with my punchlines. Little did they know I would move up from the sidelines and dominate the shit like my name's Dwight. They hate me cause I'm a dyke, but that's light. It sucks way more when the hate comes from your own side and own kind. And I digress and flip the pillow to the other side and take a quick rest. Holla at me when you need the best. Lately I've been taking it easy, gathering my thoughts while y'all stay scheming, stacking up my bread hard though I'm eating, trying to get this life right before I leave it. You feel me? They say you shouldn't hand out your bricks while you're still building. I've been handing out bricks like it's brick season. Gather round kids, ask a friend to ask a friend, who the fuck is really killing it, ripping it like MF, huh? I know a few that I could chew, spit and drag my shoe on, move on, I'm next up. My tongue's strong, I stay spitting like I'm phlegmy, flow so smooth, going down just like I'm Henny.
You're watching Hott TV.
Do you guys believe in beating your children as a way to punish your kids?
You know what? What's beating?
I'm talking hand, belt, spoon, slipper, whatever.
Yes, I believe in it. I've never had to do it to my own children because
Okay.
I just speak to them and they start crying. But I believe that if you're out the hunt, you forget bucks still. Because when I was coming up, I got the wire, I got the branch, I got everything. Because that's what happened when you were bad. And I was bad, so I got disciplined. But nowadays, you can't do that or you get in trouble. So, but I have girls. So no, I won't hit them.
I was gonna ask that.
I just speak to them and enough's enough.
Marty Pie?
I mean, I don't have any kids.
But will you beat them?
But I wouldn't say that I wouldn't beat them. Like I said, beat. I don't know when you say beat, like beat for no reason. That's beating.
No, not beat for no reason.
You know, but that's what I'm saying.
Beat for discipline.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like for a discipline thing, I think if a kid's acting up, then you get a little smack on the bum or something like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's okay. I mean, it's not. I got it. I got the spoon. I got things like that. But it's they say those who don't hear must feel.
Spare the rod and spoil the child. That's what I heard growing up the whole time.
And so how do you feel?
I'm saying spare the rod, spoil. Do I believe in it?
You have children.
I guess there's instances. I guess don't go overboard. You can smack a kid on his bum a couple times, whatever, just to let him know that you're the adult or whatever, and kind of put the fear of God in them. But don't go crazy. Like my parents, I think, went overboard with the spankings. Beating you over your back, beating you wherever the belt catches you, that's where you're getting hit. Not just lay you across their lap and smack you on your bum a few times so you understand, you know what I mean? And then explain things to you after. Like, give me a good understanding, you know what I mean? Don't just beat us and then, if you're going to beat your child, at least try to make them understand something. Teach them a lesson. Don't just abuse them.
Unnecessary beating?
Yeah. Don't take out your frustrations on them. Right. I think a lot of the cases, that's what happens too, right?
Beat your children, yay or nay?
It did me good, man. My parents beat me. I never talked to them disrespectfully. A lot of kids now run their mouths, and I think once in a while they deserve a little shot in the back of the head.
Do you remember your worst beating? Or do you remember your worst beating or your last beating? Yeah?
I remember my worst beating.
What was it? What did you do?
I just remember looking at my pajamas, because I was wearing my pajamas at the time, and looking down at my button, and my button was chipped. That's how hard I got. I'll never forget that, bro. The belt chipped my button in half.
Wow.
That's from my dad. Thanks, Dad.
Marty, you remember your worst or your last beating?
For me, see, I had my brothers are a lot older than me. My brothers are like 12 and 15 years older than me, right? So my mom used to just kind of unleash my brothers on me, and if I was like raising my voice in the house or something, my brother would just pop out of the hall and like silence the whole thing, And my brother was into Taekwondo and stuff at the time. He just wanted to experiment his kicks and his thing, So yeah.
Experiment with
Yeah, no, seriously.
kicks and stuff.
Yeah.
How old were you when you stopped when you stopped getting beaten? Do you remember? When you stopped getting licks?
I would probably say around, I don't know, 15, 16?
Yeah.
14, yeah.
14.
When I was strong. That's when I felt like I was strong and I could hold my mom's hands like this. That was it, Mom. That's enough. No more beatings.
P, your worst, last.
My worst beating was my last beating.
Yeah.
I stayed outside past the street lights. Street lights came on. I'm coming home from the mall. I was doing bad stuff. I shouldn't have been at the mall. The whole neighborhood was warning me, your dad's looking for you. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. Your dad's looking for you. He punched your brother in the eye. Gave your brother a black eye. I was like, what? So I had some things that I shouldn't have had on me, like a couple toys and stuff. So I discarded them. Took off to the house. Got inside. My sister and everyone was like, ooh. So I get upstairs and I put on all kinds of clothes. But I messed up because I only put on one shirt, but I put on like 4 or 5 pants, right? And then my dad took me outside. He broke off the bottom of the bush. He's from Jamaica. He's a countryman, right?
Yeah.
So he broke off the bush with one hand. With the other hand, he removed the leaves like this. And it had a switch. Man, he hooked me up. He gave me like 4 or 5 on the bottom. And I was just like, pretending. And he's like, oh, okay. And he gave me 1 in the back. I went like this. Head for the stairs. That was it. That was the last time I got beat.
So you brought this up earlier. Did your sisters get it as bad as you did?
Everybody in the house get it. Everybody got it. Yo, you mess around, you
Do you
get
feel
it.
that girls shouldn't be beat the same way or disciplined the same way boys are?
Well, if you're bad, you deserve to be disciplined no matter what your sex is. Female, male, it don't matter. If you're bad, you need to be disciplined.
The gender issue is a very interesting one. There's bad kids, both boys and girls. Beating, I don't believe in. Maybe a little tap for awareness on a diaper. But beating, I think, is a harsh word and a harsh measure.
Pete, is there a difference in the way boys should be disciplined and girls should be disciplined?
No, I don't think so. I think, like I said before, don't go overboard with the beatings. You smack the kid on the bum a couple of times, I think that's fine. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think girls should get it too, because they can get out of line too. And I think girls take more advantage because they know they're more fragile than the guys, so they use that to their advantage as well, I think. So yeah, girls should get the exact same beating, same treatment.
What alternatives do you think there are?
Nowadays?
To beating your kid?
Nowadays?
Or just creative alternatives?
Well, nowadays you lock off the internet. You want to play video games? Lock off the internet. Take away the battery for the controller. That's how you get them.
Marty?
Yeah, you guys are loving video games and your little phones and stuff like that. It's easy to discipline your kid nowadays. Take that stuff away from them or threaten to take it away. Or don't buy them anything for Christmas. It wasn't like that for us. I didn't get anything for Christmas. We just got disciplined. Yeah. That's it.
And so timeouts gets like kind of a bad rep.
Of course, timeout doesn't. I don't know if it really works. Maybe for kids this age, like maybe, I don't know, 4 to 5 or 1 to 5.
Is timeouts working, Mom?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think timeouts work.
Whose idea was a timeout?
Timeout. Just go take a timeout. I don't know. I never got a timeout.
No,
I never got grounded. I never got a timeout.
I got a full. My mom was very creative. I got full combination. I got timeouts on the chair in the hallway, beatings.
Really?
Grounded. I was grounded like most of my life until like 16. I was grounded every other week.
I never even knew about being grounded till I went to school. And then I wanted to be grounded. I was telling my friend, you can ground me. Don't beat me. I'll be grounded. Yeah.
For sure. You can't ease up. You can't pull punches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
If you're going to do it, you got to stick to it.
Yeah.
If they're crying, bawling, whatever, you got to just leave them and just make them just learn, hold that emotion and just, work their way through it,
To the grounding, If you're going to ground them, you need to ground them and take away things. You can't ground them and be like, okay, here's your Xbox, here's your thing, here's your internet, and you're grounded. Just stay on the internet. You can't do that, because it's not working. You're not gonna get the result you're looking for.
So what's the fine? There is a fine line between beatings and abuse.
So where is that line?
I think if you're just, like Pete said, if you're just frustrated, if you come home from work and you're just frustrated and taking out your frustration and things, that's a problem. That's abuse to me. You know what I mean? If it's not for no reason, there's got to be a purpose behind it. If there's no purpose, then it's just it's like borderline like abuse. You know?
Is there like a physical thing? Like, do you think there's a difference between using like a belt and maybe a broom handle or?
No. I remember people used to get beat with the side of the cutlass. I remember being at my friend's house and they beat them with the flat side of the machete. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't move, don't, you know, like that's a serious, that's like crazy, like that's like next level, you know. But flat side of the cutlass.
What's the line between abuse and like disciplining your children with just like corporal punishments, beatings and stuff?
What's the line?
Yeah, whether it's like what you beat them with or why you beat them.
I think it's what you beat them with. Because you're using a weapon, a belt's a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a machete's another weapon.
That's serious, bro.
Extension cord. I see an extension cord being used. Those little wire flowers. Yo, I've seen some serious like cut your skin when they hit you. You know what I mean? I think you should just use your hands. So hit as hard as you can with your hand. Because you can hurt yourself if you go overboard.
The buckle.
Oh, God.
A slipper's okay. You use a slipper or something, that's all right. You know what I mean? That's a weapon too? Yeah?
I got a high heel shoe one day. Oh yeah, Mom was hiding behind the door. I came in, clunk, she hit me with the high heel, and then I was like, and I grabbed her hand. I was like, Mom, what are you doing? She's like, what? Let me go. Let me go. And that was the last of it. She knows she can't overpower me. I'm like, Mom, come on, stop. That's enough.
During your childhood, did your behavior actually improve because you got the beating?
Of course. Because when my mom now gives me that look, I know that there's something like it's not just gonna stop at that look. I better listen to that look first. You know what I'm saying? And then if I'm gonna keep pushing it, then she's gonna take it to the next level. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that, you know, it put the truth behind her words and behind her looks and stuff like that. Like, you know?
I think kids need to fear something. You know what I mean? If they don't fear anything, then they're, like I said, they're fearless, obviously, and they're gonna do whatever they feel like they could do, right? We need to mold them. I don't want to get. Yeah. Yo, but as a parent though, you need to mold your child the right way. That's all I'm saying.
I did it.